We see that, especially with generative AI, like just going crazy with its opening up in a variety of ways. What's that going to do to education? What's that going to do to, like equity? And there's just so many elements here that we don't really know what's going to happen. But what we do know is that a lot of things are improving for people of privilege like us. And so what does that mean for our kids? How are they going to handle that? And I think that's one of like our biggest areas of focus is like, how do we make sure our kids grow up having all the opportunities, but also not being terrible people? And so I think a lot of our discussions around the future center on that. But yeah, I mean, I just think there's a lot of opportunity that we are going to have a lot of opportunity to shape that stuff because of the spaces that we're in. And so again, that's where like the education for us is really important, and why, I mean, not why, because I'm just generally curious as it's B, but I think that there are a lot of things that we are continuing to learn to bring back to this core focus of like, what sort of future can we help create for our kids?
Yeah. Well, and to get more specific too, I think we're raising our children to think, to be thinkers, to have an opinion and a perspective, and to know that it's okay for them to challenge an idea or a concept or ask a lot of questions. Our oldest daughter Zora asked Google something and disagreed with the answer, like Google Home. And she was like, that's not right because this, and this. And I was like, yes, that is the right energy I want you to have, right? And so there are some durable skills that we can really make sure our kids have, and that is to be critical thinkers, to have ideas, to be leaders, and to have a sense of responsibility. And so when it comes to my own career, I spend a lot of time thinking about, what has my impact been? What is my responsibility with the opportunities that I can give to my children and that I am now in a place to have? Because like we also live very different lives than the ones we grew up having.